I guarantee you, if you watch this whole video, you wouldn't be needing any other video on like hiring appointment setters or getting setters into your business, because whenever you hire any setter into your business, so it's not only him cold calling and doing all the stuff, but he's also like, you're also depending upon him on getting appointments. So like, he has a control and a full authority of your business. So whenever you are hiring someone for getting appointments, you should be like, just not ask some few questions and just, yeah, you are hired for an appointment setter. You have to make a proper plan and like proper documents and all this stuff. So which I have told you in this video through this microphone. So let's just jump onto the topic and let's crack it. So how are you guys doing? This video is for hiring appointment setter, because generally no appointment is equals to no meetings is equals to no money, and we have to solve appointment setting thing. But when you reach at a certain level where when you have to manage like ads and all this stuff, so you have like a busy schedule, so you need someone who books appointments for your agency. Like this will happen with you if you are at 10K or like 15K a month, or even 5 to 6 if you're working alone. So you maybe need an appointment setter at 5 to 8K per month. So let's break down how you should hiring an appointment setter, because like this is the most important part of your agency. You are giving a responsibility to someone who is like managing all your leads and stuff and getting you appointments. So it's very important to check them and have a look on them, how they do and how they call. So let's get started. So what you have to do is you have to create something like this, like a Miro board or like a document or something like that. And you have to just attach your agency logo. It looks more professional than your agency name, and you're hiring cold caller for like which niche, whatever niche, you can just type over here and like you can highlight the things what you do. Like I help my clients get like in XYZ niche, I help them make 5 to 7K extra using their Facebook ads. So here I create something like this, and then you can like add any, like if you're targeting any niche, you can just make a separate logo for them, or you can use your anything which you want to use for like you have to differentiate the things. And then you can attach your agency logo or something like agency Instagram, sorry, or something like that, so that you can just show them you're socially active. Then my agency name is at socials, so I have used this at socials, and then your XYZ service name. And you have to tell them a bit about your service, a brief introduction on how you do this stuff, so they will know, oh, you work like this. Yeah, I'm gonna cold call and handle objections like this. So you just tell them that, yeah, I work with XYZ niche and I help them get lead flow system, and I help them in getting more leads, and your job is to qualify appointments for our detailing system. So like if I work with detailers, I use this. So here you can just add XYZ niche and you target US based citizens. And then like you should be asking few questions to them, only like 4 questions of all of these. Is like first question should be as simple as you can ask, like, have you done cold calling before in your career? So they will be asking you like, yeah, I've done cold calling, or yeah, a bit of cold calling. Yeah, I've never done the cold calling. They're new cold callers. So you can just take new cold callers. They will last long on a commission basis, like very much longer. So you can just choose them. Okay, so how many calls per day they can make, like comfortably they are making for you, or earlier if they are making, how many they make. So it's like that. And then you have to ask them a very very important question, is how they handle any rejections when they come in the call. And when you sold like high ticket things, so you have to just ask them if they ever had done cold calling for high ticket service like 3K or 4K. It's like that, $3,000, $4,000 should be a good amount. So it considered as high ticket. So you can just ask them if you have ever cold call for those guys, and what makes someone qualified in their opinion. So like whatever they say according to your niche, yeah, you will just tell them about the service, and then they will decide, yeah, a qualified niche should be like this. Or you can just tell them also, in this scenario, you can just have a brief understanding with you and your seller. So you can ask them what motivates you when you are like the results are very slow, even the 0 or 1 meetings. Like if you book 10 calls and 3 are closes, what would you change? Like if the closing, if you get not qualified leads, what would you change? So in your opinion, you can ask to them and make them like burden free. After just explaining all the things, it is important to make them work for you long term, because if they have like a tension, if I get the meetings and they didn't close them, so what would be happen, my like efforts would be the waste. of the time. So you don't, they just don't have to think about this. You have to tell the whole process about after they booked an appointment. The like you can tell them that our systems are automated, and all you have to do is book an appointment, and like following up and getting them on the call would be our headache. Following them up, sending them SMS, email, and looms. So it's all your task, but just make them clear that if you don't have a good conversation with the person you have booked, so they're not gonna showing up on the call, and you have to just get them a call summary also, so that you can just personalize the SMS based on the conversation of your setter. So it's like that, and then you can tell them the key highlight points that like our closing rate is 50%. Let's suppose you book 10 calls, so five is gonna be like closing rate is 50%, so five are definitely gonna close. So they'll have a great confidence. And then you can tell them about the script and the process, like how they're gonna make the cold calls, the exact script, hey, how, like whatever the content you should add, like and the process also, how the things work. Like if you have made in any tracker and a Google Sheet spreadsheet, you can also provide to them and show them. And then at least have a one testimonial. Let's have like attached over here, like you have to be adding a one testimonial. This is my happiest client, and like you can attach a video over here, as I have done like on Canva after the presentation, and I have some results. Like if the person is having good knowledge in like ads and all the stuff, so you can also explain to them like the CPL, cost per lead, the consistent lead system, and like the whole thing after doing this is making them free from the burden. Like no burden on them that you're not gonna close, and all the stuff will happen to them. So if you guys like this video, because this is the exact thing which I use to hire a setter. So if this video finds you helpful, like if you find this helpful, you just let me know in the comment sections. And also I provide like a one-on-one, and I also have a community called Richest Mentor. The link is in description. Just do join that, and